Coming up on Mountain News this morning, power crews continue to work hard to bring back the light to people across our region. And Eastern Kentucky businesses partner up to help some furry friends at a local animal shelter.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning to you. It's Wednesday. It's 5:32. I'm Dakota Makerist. Thanks so much for waking up with us. And let's head over to Brandon for a look at our chilly forecast this morning. Brandon, I think this is probably one of the calmer mornings we've had in a while. Yeah, literally. I mean, the roads are fine, I guess, for the majority. So I walked out the door this morning. I was like, wow, there's no snow. There's no ice. I can't see any. I was shocked.
Right.
So.
But, yeah, a lot of folks melted off yesterday. But more is coming. So we're going to see more of that tonight. Rain first and then snow. Temperatures are actually going in the right direction this morning. They're going up to start us off. Let's go over to UVA-wise and the high-top camera in Southwest Virginia overlooking campus there. Not too many major issues, but it's still a bit of snow up on top of the roofs there across parts of the region. Temperatures over that way, 36 in Wise, 39 in Hazard, 30 in Harlan, 27 Jonesville and Ashland this morning. But you see a lot of upper 30s and 40s across the region there as temperatures climb this morning instead of fall. Breakfast weather week's forecast, we are going to be seeing temperatures that again will climb. I kind of split the difference there between those 20s and 40s, about 35. I do think we'll be in the 40s area wide a little bit later today, but the rain chances will also pick up and they're going to be sticking around for most of the daytime hours. And then tonight, when that cold front comes back through, we drop like a rock, and we'll see that snow accumulate once again. We'll talk about all of the alerts and how much snow we could see here in just a little bit. Dakota?
All right, Brennan, thank you. A man pardoned by former Governor Matt Bevin back in 2019 has now been sentenced on a federal murder charge. Patrick Baker was sentenced to 42 years, but will serve 39 and a half because of time served. A jury convicted Patrick Baker back in August in the 2014 shooting death of Donald Mills. In 2017, Baker was convicted on a state charge of reckless homicide in Mills's death. He served 2 years before being pardoned by Governor Bevin during his final days in office. He faced up to life in prison for the federal murder conviction. A judge denied a motion by his attorney asking to limit the sentence to 19 years or less, which is what Baker would have served on his state charge. Well, a Middlesborough man was arrested on a number of charges Monday, including attempted murder. Middlesborough police said they arrested Tommy Trey Ellison. Now, they said he was involved in a shooting at Renegale Homes in 2020. We're told one person was shot in the leg during the incident. Ellison was spotted leaving in a car parked in front of a home. Officers set up a perimeter around the area to stop the car from getting away and pulled him over on Winchester Avenue, where he was arrested. 2 people are dead after a fire in Rowan County. It happened a little after 7:30 Tuesday morning on Pretty Ridge Road. When firefighters got to the scene, they started knocking down the fire, but the house was heavily damaged.
Once fire crews were on scene, was able to extinguish the fire. Went in and located 2 individuals inside the residence.
State police say no other homes in the area were damaged by the fire, but a couple of cars were damaged by the heat. It's not known what started the fire. We do not know the names of the people who died. Power crews continue to work to restore electricity in parts of southeastern Kentucky hit hard in the most recent winter storm. Several thousands of those outages are in Whitley County alone. WYMT's Phil Pendleton spoke to people there about the challenging issues with this weather event.
Thank you, guys.
Ruth Davis is thankful.
Like I said, God bless you all. I will be saying prayers for you.
Electric crews arrived Tuesday to restore something she's been without since Sunday night.
I'm just so glad to have electricity. I bless those boys for getting my electricity back on.
Davis is one of several thousand still in the dark Tuesday morning. Crews are facing an uphill battle of the cold, heavy snow, downed trees, and broken poles.
No, just be patient with them. They're trying the best they can.
Electricity is an amazing thing to have in your home, and it's the first thing that you miss when it's not there. So there's so many things in our lives that depend on us being there. We're doing everything we can to get everybody's power back on as quickly as we can.
Extra resources were brought in, but many were still working long hours into the night. But the reward is the power coming back on.
I will be saying prayers for you. Thank you all.
And gracious people. In Whitley County, Phil Pendleton, WYMT Mountain News.
Well, as of yesterday afternoon, there were still about 1.3 households without electricity in Whitley County and several hundred in other southeastern Kentucky counties. Many of us remember the major flooding our region saw last year, and people in Breathitt County braced for what could have happened, a breach of the Pamble Lake Dam. Luckily, that did not happen, but now crews are presenting a project to make it stronger and have already made upgrades like replacing a gate to stop big debris from entering a culvert.
As there is the project to widen Kentucky 15, and certainly any repairs that are made this summer will further strengthen that embankment and address slope stability.
Highway crews have cleared a large amount of vegetation around the lake and river embankments. Well, on Monday, animal shelters across the nation felt the love and legacy of Betty White. For her 100th birthday, people poured out to area animal shelters to give back in the name of a woman who was an advocate for four-legged friends. The Betty White Challenge made its way here to the mountains, where the Floyd County Animal Shelter saw more than $1,000 in donations.
I think Betty White is iconic. I mean, she is just, you know, she loves animals, and she was sincere in her care for the, you know, about animals. And so everyone loved her. And so I think it's just a way to honor her.
While Betty White's challenge gave the shelter a boost, it has seen an even larger outpouring of support in the last week, thanks to some local businesses in Floyd County. Our buddy Forbes has more about the partnership that is taking a pause on approach for animals in need.
With overcrowding at the Floyd County Animal Shelter,
normally that means they're going to have to euthanize dogs. So
3 businesses came together to help.
So I immediately started making some phone calls to see what I could do to throw together an idea to help out in this time of need for the animal shelter.
Pop Chevrolet in Buick and Copperhead Gun and Range paid the adoption fee for all animals through February.
It's not like free puppies to give away. We're going to make sure that these are going to a good home.
As West Star Lubricants in Allen donates dog food for each dog adopted.
But it's just another example of heightened awareness and folks seeing a need and then answering that call.
A partnership that moved the community to move the animals. With 9 complete dog adoptions and 8 cats taken in over the last week.
Walking through the other day and seeing the signs that said adopted, you know,
this is the greatest feeling in the world.
I'm not a very emotional person, and I got a lot of people in my life that'll tell you that, but I mean, it would just about jerk a tear on you.
Representatives from the businesses say it feels great to work for companies that will help animals find their forever homes.
Emphasize, don't let this just be a one-time thing. Make this outstanding from here on out. We want what's best for these animals.
But there is still a lot to be done.
I'm still challenging all businesses in Floyd County to continue to help out.
To give a voice to those who cannot
speak
for themselves. In Floyd County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
Officials say the attention from the public also put the shelter on the radar of 4 new rescue programs, which will help even more animals as they work to get them to a new home. Several local businesses will be showcasing their products in the annual Invest 606 Demo Day this Saturday. Those involved are finalists in the Accelerator Pitch Contest. This weekend, businesses will meet with the public and give a short speech about why their company deserves to win the contest. Winners will be chosen in April with $30,000 in cash available to the top 3 finishers, $15,000 going to first place. Andy Scheffel is the owner of Red Spot in Newton Hazard, and she sees the competition as a chance to grow her business.
This business is to the point where expansion is a possibility. I really love this building and this location, and it's a favorite spot of people in this area. So I hate to leave this building. So I'm hoping to look at ways to expand here.
The demo event is this Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. at the Overlook Events Center in Pikeville. Well, just ahead this morning, you may have insurance on your house, car, or pet, but how just about parts of your body? We'll have more on that coming up in just a few minutes.
Most of you lost your snow yesterday with the sunshine, but for those of us, and I do too, who still have it, it will melt today before we add more tonight. I'll have the latest snowfall map in about 3 minutes.
Need